Hi there. Happy Tuesday. My name is Ryan Dowdy. I am the founder of Be in the Room. And today I want to have a very short but candid conversation about the things that we need to be talking about as women leaders. If we have not met before, my name is Ryan Dowdy. I am the founder of Be in the Room, which is our women's leadership community. And we bring together smart, successful women to have open, honest, and vulnerable conversations about what it's actually like to be a woman leader and to be a woman in business. And the thing that I want to talk to you about today is about why we need to put women in a room together, why we need to be talking about what's going on inside of our businesses, inside of the companies we work for, inside of our careers. So recently, I learned of two women who are doing an extremely similar job, both in sales roles, both producing a pretty similar amount in revenue for the companies that they work for. And one woman is literally making triple what the other woman is making. So I'm going to say that again. Woman doing the same job, same industry, producing at around the same level for around the same size company, one person is being paid triple the other. Why is she being paid more? Because she asked for it, right? Because she negotiated it, because she had a conversation about it, because she demanded it, because she knew that was what it was worth for her to do the job she was doing, produce what she was producing, and how she was going to get paid to do it. And so she asked for it. And the reason that I am so passionate about this is because this is why things like the wage gap exist. This is why male business owners make more than female business owners, despite women starting businesses at twice the rate. It's because we're not talking about these things. It's because we're not bringing attention to the fact that you can demand more. And the woman who, was making the lesser amount, her thing was like, money's just not my jam. That's not really what motivates me. And I get that, right? There's a lot of people in the world who aren't money motivated. I don't believe you have to be money motivated to be successful in business. But just because you're not money motivated doesn't mean that you should be underpaid for the work that you do. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't command a certain salary or a certain amount of money for your performance. And so if somebody's not money motivated and the company that they're working for isn't going to raise their hand and say, hey, we should be paying you more. How do we learn as women that I could be making triple what I'm making right now? Right? If we don't talk about it, if we don't have these conversations, and as a society, we're taught to not talk about money, right? But for sure, as women, we're taught to not talk about money. That is just not something we talk about, right? And I remember last year when we were gearing up for our September event called Limitless, I was interviewing a friend of mine who is a financial planner. And one of the things that she said was, you never hear a man say, well, I'm just not that good with money. I just don't understand money. They just don't do it. They just don't say it. And I'm not throwing women under the bus here. I'm not making excuses for anybody here. I am just starting a conversation. Like, if you are not sure, am I being fairly compensated for the work that I'm doing inside of my organization? Go talk to somebody. Go find somebody. I don't care if it's on LinkedIn, right? Go find somebody who's doing a similar job and say, hey, can we have a conversation? If you're a business owner that offers a specific type of service, go get on the phone with another woman who's offering a similar service and talk about it, right? Because I promise you that most likely you are undercharging for your services as an entrepreneur. I promise you, as a woman, there is an opportunity to ask for more money inside of the company that you're working for, or you can leave and demand it more somewhere else. But this idea that women are earning less than men just because we're not talking about it, we're not asking for it, we're not demanding it, is bullshit. And frankly, I'm not okay with it. So as somebody who wears a personal mission of, I want to put more money and more power in the hands of women, it starts with conversation. It starts with understanding, what can I command? What can I ask for? What is a reasonable amount of money? Not even a reasonable amount of money. How much money can I get paid to do this? And how much money are other people getting paid to do this? Because when we talk about it, then we can demand more. And when we're demanding more, we can get paid more, right? So this idea of don't talk about money, I'm not money motivated, so I shouldn't ask for more. But I also want to make something else really clear. And this might make me persona non grata for saying this. I also don't blame the company. Right? There's a lot of people out there that are like, damn the man, these people, they're taking advantage of people. But it really is the company taking advantage of somebody who's not asking for more. I'm going to say it again. Is the company who's paying this person a third of this other person who works for a different company, are they taking advantage of somebody who's not asking for more? Because if that person asked for more, if that person asked for more and they were told no, maybe. But if that person's not asking for more, they're not being taken advantage of. They're taking what they're given. And we do that so often as women. We take what we're given, we take what is offered. This is how much people are willing to pay for this. This is what I think they'll pay for that. This is what I think they'll pay me for this. This is what I think I can command for this. And we're perfectly okay with it. And I want to change us being perfectly okay with being underpaid for really powerful, big, important things, for making an impact. So my charge for you today, in this rather fired up live video, if you feel like you are being underpaid for either the services you provide as an entrepreneur or for what you do as an employee inside of an organization, I challenge you to go find somebody who does a similar job in a similar size company and talk about how much you're paid. Talk about it. Because if we don't talk about it, if we don't know, if we don't have these types of conversations, we cannot make a change. So if you want to change this, and I think that you do because you're part of this community, if you want to change this, it starts with you. And it starts with, I'm going to go right here. I run a women's leadership community. So we are a network for women leaders. And I found when I was doing my research on, pricing in the market and all the other things when we launched this initiative back in January of 2022, and most women's organizations charge peanuts to be a part of them. I'm going to say it again. Most women's organizations charge peanuts to be a part of them. So what does that say, right? There is not a golf club in this country that's lowering their prices to make it more inclusive for the men who are members there. But we have these women's organizations where we're charging pennies on the dollars to be part of the organization because we want to include everybody. And sorry, but why are men able to demand a premium for their networks, their masterminds, the communities that there's a part of, right? You want to be part of a 20 group and as a car dealer, you want to be part of, the local country club. You want to be part of, the what are they called? The accelerants of the world, right? You're talking $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 investments. And there's women's organizations over here, charging people $199 for the entire year to be a member of them. And we're asking ourselves the question, why is the wage gap so big? Why are we moving backwards instead of forward? Why are male business owners making more than female business owners? This, my friend, is why. It's because it's what we're commanding. It's what we're allowing. So go out into the world, have a conversation with somebody about money. Let me know what you come up with. Thank you for being a part of this community, and we'll see you next time.